Hey, it's me. I'm back again, Shemmy Cash. Sometimes I get tired of being black. This might surprise a lot of you, but there's actually been songs written about that. I think there was a white rock group. I don't know if it was Creed. I believe it was Creed. They had a song where the first line said, "I'm tired of living like a black man." You guys remember that? Maybe I should Google the lyrics for that one. Well, anyway, when I wake up and I look in the mirror, I don't have a choice. I'm cast into this video game as a black character in USA, Western world, and I don't have any options other than to play the game as it unfolds. So this little podcast, my show, my channel, my websites, my whole mission here is just part of my character mission for the game. We're not playing Sonic the Hedgehog today. We're playing Shemmy Cash the Negro, or Ethiopian, or whatever you want to call me. But yeah, man, it does get a little bit tiring sometimes. I'm sure that likewise, I know white folks listen to this shit. Some days they might wake up and they don't want to be white some days. A lot of people aren't happy in their skin, you know what I'm saying? Not much you could do about it other than avoid people. But eventually you got to face the mirror and other people got to look at you, right? Some people think that black people have an easier path in life, and it may be true for certain sporting events and things of athletic, entertaining nature, but for the most part, I don't think that is true. Depends on what part of the world you live in, too, though. I don't function well in super cold climates or environments. I'm kind of paralyzed, and all of my little bit of whatever you want to call athletic or genetic gifts are useless in colder weathers. So depends on where you are. You might have to have the best skin for where you're at, be it on the equator, north, south, or whatever. But anyway, yeah, I'm just doing this show here because I want to show you folks that I'm an actual normal person. I'm just another poor bastard that uploads movies and sitting in my old boxer now as I wait for my clothes to dry at the laundromat for a variety of reasons. But on a good positive note, since there's always the opportunity for good news, I'm currently 52 days out from leaving to Thailand, to Southeast Asia once again, for my yearly pilgrimage or whatever I've been doing for the last 7 years or more. And yeah, it feels good to just finally get ready to get up out of this place. I've been here for a long time. It's taken its toll on me. I'm wearing down my body, my patience, my nerves, and I just need to escape. After you go live in a society that's very different, it's tough to come back to things the way it were. I don't like, I don't like being treated like a nigger 365 days out of the year. So if I could cut that for a third or a quarter of the year or whatever, I'm a little bit happier and I can cope and deal with society a little bit better here. Some of you folks might wonder why I actually might appear to be happy and cheery and crack jokes all the time. It's because I have a cope. I have a passport and the ability to get the fuck out of here and go to another world where these English-speaking problems don't exist. I'm to the point now where most people that talk to me, it just kind of sounds like English noise, like blah, 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 wah, wah, wah. I've reached the point of apathy. I'm apathetic about this shit, really. America, the problem is that, like many societies, I guess every country and every society's got its castes and its rules and stuff like that, but more so it's determined by your nationality, your skin color in America, your latitude and what you can do and how far you can go and just what you're allowed to do, where you're allowed to live and be and operate are very much so predetermined by your birth, by your zip code, by the color of your skin, your nationality, the language you speak. And it's really, really hard to stray away from that, man. I much prefer to just be abroad and just be a foreign tourist and just kind of get lumped in that category. But if you're in America, and let me go into great detail about this, if you are in America and you are a black man, what are your options, or what are you pre-engineered or pre-selected to do? Think about this for a minute, right? Most of you listening to this show have a car or access to a car, or at least driven a car before, probably 90% of you, if not more. And you probably know by now that your car is capable of driving in reverse, right? But it's pre-engineered to drive forward. You don't see too many people driving backwards down the street. Although there is a video when I was in Colombia, there was a guy doing just that. but that's Colombia. But, your car is pre-engineered to drive forward. Black people in America are pre-engineered to be human tractors, slaves. Your jobs, what are on offer for you? Security guard, let's see, basketball player, porn star, track star, something related to lifting, running, jumping, sprinting, or entertaining, dancing, shuffling, singing, rapping, acting, something along those lines. Other than that, you're predestined to be a criminal, a problematic, cyst on society here in America. That's what you're pre-engineered for. So, why would you want to stay in a country like that for your entire life? Wouldn't you want to just sample and see what it's like to not be perceived as that or expected to do that certain thing? This goes out to you people out there that talk all that Uncle Tom shit to me. Oh, he talks so white. He's this, he's that. I can't win one way or the fucking other, I look the same to the Peckerwoods one way or the other. It's just another nigger walking in their vision field of view, right? So I have to deal with this acceptance issue of not being accepted by black people, not being accepted by Africans, nor being accepted by the society, white folks or whoever the fuck folks I am are at large, right? So very much so I'm an outcast of society, which is why I tend to just run a lot, work out a lot, work on my shit, and jump on a plane. Because for the most part, I'm coping, I'm frustrated, and I will burn up energy, as I'm doing now, in trying to explain or whatever. When I'm abroad, I don't do too many podcasts or whatever trying to explain or make excuses for me existing and breathing. You know what I'm saying? The video game of America has gotten a little bit too difficult for me. I've been playing it for a long time. I realize the game's been cheating. I have some cheat codes, whatever. The game still sucks. There are certain, for those of you gamers that grew up, Nintendo, Sega, PlayStation, all that shit, just because you have cheat codes and whatever on a game, that doesn't make the game any better. It just means you found a little hack to get a little bit more enjoyment out of it. But the game still fucking sucks. The game still cheats, and it's still the same goddamn game, no matter how you paint it or upgrade it or whatever the fuck you want to call it. You know what I mean? That's my thought. This country and much of Western life is just played out to me. So I'm just very much so, again, apathetic, going along about my day, observing people, seeing what people are doing, while at the same time trying to make a little bit forward progress in my own life. But one of the crippling things is that I don't feel like I'm actually able to make much progress in America. I don't make any progress with my business, websites, life in general, with anything until I get the fuck up out of here, because there's too many things holding me back, holding me down, usurping my time and energy. And I think that is the main drain of America. You've got a country that drains your resources, depletes your pockets, usurps your energy, makes you sick, broke, unhealthy, and then before you know it, you're like, oh no, I'm stuck here. I don't know if I can get out of here. Next thing you know, you're sleeping in your fucking car. So before things progress to this point, I just wonder how long people can turn a blind eye to this. How long can people run in a treadmill before they trip and fall, or the fucking treadmill breaks or whatever? You know what I'm saying? It's a mystery to me. I'm not super nigger. You know what I'm saying? I'm not immortal. I know what my limits are. And, I suggest most of you buy a plane ticket while you still can, and while you still have a decent bit of humanity left in yourself and you're still the same person. Do what you can for yourself, man. And again, not every one of you has to cope in the same manner that I have to, but I have tried and failed and succeeded multiple times over, and I'm just tired of the fucking game. This America shit, this Western shit. The video game is stupid, it's redundant, it's repetitive, and it's cheating like never before. So, when that usually happens, I take the cartridge or disc out of the machine, put another one in, or just unplug the whole system all entirely. You know what I mean? That's how I feel about this country. If you feel that way about your country, by the way, I strongly believe in that love it or leave it shit. If you don't love the shit, get the fuck out of there. Go see something else. Go be happy. Don't sit here and mope. Don't sit in the corner and complain. Don't do like me and sit in the car and podcast and whatever. Make a plan and go buy your fucking ticket, as I plan on doing here. So at least I've got my countdown. I'm not all talk. You guys will see me at the Songkran Festival in Thailand, no doubt. Very soon. 52 days and counting. All right, Shimmy Cash signing out. You guys look me up, Google me if you want to support my work, and more great shit on the way. Let me get my clothes out of the laundromat like a pauper and do all this cool or not so cool shit that I have to do to go jump on a plane. But it is what it is, man. Good luck to all you guys in all your endeavors. If you haven't have a plan already, you better start hatching one. All right? It is what it is, man. All right, peace and hair grease. I'm out of there. Y'all take care.